What's going on, guys? B Green Flex here, voice of Flex, back with another one. Today, we are going to be reacting to The Ladies Gave Bedroom Advice, This Turns Them On. Just uploaded literally like as I decided to make a video. So, blind reaction, hopefully it's good. Anytime girls are giving their opinions on something, it's always pretty good. But also wanted to say I appreciate the love on the channel. I have not logged into it in a couple days because I've been really busy. And I know I haven't been uploading either because of that. But I noticed that my subscribers is up to 5 now, and that a couple of my views have like or a couple of my videos have like around 100 views. So maybe we're catching some traction. Maybe the TikTok's helping as well. Make sure y'all check that out. It's the same thing. It's Voice of Flex. And I think what I'm going to do to explain why I'm busy a lot, I mentioned in previous videos, but I have a construction company. But maybe like when I hit 50 subscribers or 100 subscribers, I'll do a video just kind of on my backstory as a whole when it comes to content creation, because I've been making videos since high school, my business, what kind of led me to my business and the jobs I've had, just kind of like my whole life story, so to say. So we'll do that at, let's say, 100 subs. But without further ado, let's see what the girls have to say.
What turns you on in the bedroom?
Ooh.
Don't cap. Keep
No
1,000.
cap. Ooh.
Well, you might have 3 months of nothing, so I don't know. But
Well, we can ask her anyway.
we can start here.
She
Let's
wants to
start here
skip.
with Ukraine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Go, girl.
What turns you on in the bedroom? Fingering, eating,
Oh, dang.
licking. What turns you on?
Like sound.
Sound?
Yes,
What kind of sound?
Breathing in.
What kind of sound?
Like
The
sexy
male.
sound, sexy speech, you know.
Give us an example.
Oh, like dirty talk.
We need an
Okay,
example.
Yeah. Oh, he's got
wait.
sound
Oh,
effects.
nice. Do it again.
Get out of my ear, bro.
No? Okay, it's just that sexy sound. I don't know.
You're so hot, baby.
I am. That's
So you literally want the guy to say, "Oh, you so hot, baby."
Yes. Also, when he's
Fresh, try it real quick on her. Let's see if it works.
Taking notes.
Okay.
First off, my man's fresh. Of course, looking fresh as hell. That jacket's fly as hell. But the other thing I want to say is, even though this has kind of like been an ongoing joke for the last 30 seconds in this video, the girls do seem to really, really like men that are vocal in the bedroom. I've noticed that in my, experience with women, that a lot of times they'll say, now, mind you, like I'm not reserved in the sense of like how I act in the bedroom, but as far as being vocal, I've always kind of been more quiet. Like I grunt, whatever, but I've noticed that a lot of girls will say like, I want you to actually say more dirty shit, or like I want you to make more noise. And like over the years, I've kind of gotten better about it. But I have noticed a lot of girls say that like that's a big thing for them, is like you telling them like what you want from them, or telling them who they are to you, and just calling them your dirty little slut and shit. Like that for some reason they love it. But anyway.
Okay.
By the way, nobody's taking
Yo,
notes.
I was about to comment
You
that.
gave
I'm
the
like, yo,
girls
you ladies
paper
are
and nobody's
disappointing right
using
now.
that. By the way, Myron was so sweet. He gave the girls notepads and paper and pens. And they're like,
Not
yeah,
one note.
I'm going to write notes. And nobody used it.
Nobody
Nobody
used
used it.
Crazy.
So, dirty talk for you.
Can be, but not my favorite.
What the?
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
You
She's
can
a dominatrix in the bedroom.
Yo,
You speak
what
Ukrainian.
happened?
I will break you. You die. He's like, oh, shoot.
I will shove this
Okay.
missile up your.
That's the wrong country, niggas. Wrong country. Wrong country.
The accent is all off right
Yeah,
now.
I can't do that.
Yeah, wrong country. All right, go ahead. So, okay, so you just want them to say, "You so sexy." Okay, anything else besides that?
Yes, when you have this vibe, you know.
Vibe.
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 Oh, okay. What? Okay, vibe.
She's really
Tell me-
I don't know how to explain you exactly, but when you have this feelings that you want sex, and your guy also has this feeling at the same time, so you're in nice condition.
That's a very big one too. I've noticed that a lot of women really like when you take advantage of a sexual situation and like take the initiative whenever those situations come up. Like say you're laying in bed together and you're just watching TV or something, but like she seems to kind of like get close to you, or kind of like give you that like butt butt scoot, you know what I'm saying? Like against you, or even if you're, just chilling in the house and like you're in the kitchen, but like, you got her up on the counter just kind of chilling, but then like you kind of start kissing and like I don't know, they like when men take that or they have that masculine energy and take advantage of situations like that, whether it be public, private, whatever. They seem to really get turned on by that as well.
You're physically in nice condition, in good mood, you have this energy for sex. That's sexy.
So
You mean you're both horny?
yeah, but
Yeah.
so you both trying to fuck right now. Yeah.
He's simplifying it, but in a way, yes, it's both horny. But it's more about like the situation. It's more about like something that is not necessarily sexual happening or not sexual at all, but just you guys, you can kind of pick up that you guys are each getting turned on, and the man takes initiative on that. They love that shit. I promise you.
Wow, that's the one.
Come with the wife. The wife on me. The wife.
I didn't think we both want to fuck at the same time, but we do. Yeah, shit.
Okay.
Transparency.
What about you?
Love it.
All right.
Translate girl talk.
Okay.
I like to get like grabbed by the neck, like choking.
damn.
Okay,
not,
choke.
not too hard, but like
Yeah.
Not too hard, but
That's
yeah.
kind of most
Okay,
everyone,
so you like
most
choking?
girls
All right.
like getting
choking
choked.
and like I guess kissing on my neck.
Yeah,
kissing,
that's a
like,
big one.
on my
Not gonna
ear,
lie, that's a
like,
big
I
one
guess
for me.
kissing like all over
Oh, you a
my
little
body.
freak, huh? Okay.
Relax over there.
Girls with afros are freaks.
And she was the first girl to say, "I don't like being touched." See the cap?
Oh,
Bro,
yeah, like,
what?
if you don't know me, like if I'm not comfortable with you, you just approach me like I don't even know your name and you touch me.
Yeah,
That's what I've meant
yeah.
before.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
Off the bat. Like,
All right.
But obviously, if I'm like in that situation where we're already like
Yeah.
in it, like
And, like,
those are
choke
the
me,
things- yeah,
daddy.
yeah.
So you're named and choker. Gotcha.
Okay. What about you?
I would say like kissing and sucking my neck is like the thing. Like for me, like
You want a hickey?
yeah.
Hickeys
Oh,
are
Surprised she
hot.
said yes. I was surprised she said yes. But I feel like the kiss in the neck one's kind of like a standard one, just like how choking is for girls. But I feel like men don't really, or men underestimate how powerful it actually is. Not saying that like you want to take advantage of a girl or some shit, but like when you do it right and there's like a caress and like the vibe, as the other chick said, the vibes there, like you can really have some like hot moments and stuff like that, especially when you start incorporating foods and creams and yeah, you can get some fun.
Everywhere. Like yeah.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Kisses all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Didn't
the chocolate
realize
for
it's
you?
high school.
No, it'd be
Fantastic.
like
Yeah, like people still giving out hickeys.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I haven't heard that word in a minute.
I feel like people really don't give hickeys anymore. It's just kind of like a known thing that we're all adults now. We either have businesses or jobs or, there's a lot of situations we have to be professional in. And it kind of is very unprofessional to walk up with a hickey. But I do know a lot of people that just own that shit. So
I'm not
Hickeys
gonna
are
hold
like
you.
fun though. They
Yeah,
are
it's
nice to get a hickey.
All right.
Listen.
They feel good. But
Market
they
property.
look
They
crazy.
look
Yeah,
good.
they
They
look
coming back in style.
You got a market property.
Now some girl was like, "Yo," I was like, "You want me to give you a hickey?" So I love that. I'm like,
that should be
it's back in style now.
Yeah.
I saw that shit was fire.
Hickeys
Listen,
are
man,
back.
I say market property, bro. Move on.
Exactly.
misogyny.
Tattooer.
Shout to Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Shout to Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
All right,
We
what
love
a-
you, Tate.
All right. What about you? What's
Okay.
your
I feel like it
Most
can't
really
be
pretty.
quiet. Like you need to like at least be moaning
Hmm.
or at least talking. Like at least talking.
Like I said, man, I'm telling you, man, being vocal in the bedroom is a very big thing for females. Like they love that shit, and it's something that I had to work on over the years, and I probably have to work on some more because I'm a little seasoned now. But you can always be working on shit. But just in general, they love like being talked dirty to, you moaning and groaning and stuff. I don't know what it is. Maybe like there's a way deeper biological thing, as far as like intersexual dynamics that goes into, but something about it, man. Like every single girl, like a lot of them will always say one of their main things is being talked dirty to, or like hearing you groan and moan in their ear and shit.
Yo.
Oh, you like that shit?
No, you could like at least be like, you like that? Yeah, like something like that.
You like that?
Yeah,
You like that shit?
You like that?
You like that? You like that? Yeah.
Depends on how you say
Look,
it. No, stop asking.
So just like you,
It depends how they say it, and it's like if you're really comfortable with them, and like you guys have crazy sex, and it's like it's fun, you know. Like if that's like your
thing.
yeah, like you know, I don't know.
I feel you.
all right, so you need sexy noises as well.
Yeah,
I see.
because I feel like it makes you want to go harder. You're like, okay, like yeah,
Yeah,
he likes it. Like I'm gonna keep yeah.
Like, let's be honest. What she mean go harder? Like obviously I know what she means. Like get more into it, but we all know the dude is the one doing the work.
Pussy girl.
Feedback, you know.
I don't know if you like what I'm doing or not. Like I need you to communicate with me, like, cause I don't know. Like you need to at least show me that, like. Okay, for example, if I'm giving
Well,
you
he's having
head.
sex with you. That's the showing right there.
I was literally about to pause the video, and then Myron like said the best like prequel statement to what I'm about to say, because I feel like a lot of women are very nervous and what's the word I'm looking for, self-conscious in the bedroom because of men not being vocal. And maybe that goes back to what I was saying before. Maybe that's why they love it so much, about when you're vocal and express what you like and stuff like that. But either way, I think I think a lot of women are self-conscious in that regard. And for women, it's more emotional, so they want to hear, they want to hear how you're enjoying it. They want to hear that they're yours. They want to hear all these things and know that you're really into it. Whereas for men, it's a lot more physical. So it's like we can be having sex and I could not say a word or really make any noise, but just know that I'm a man having sex. There's a very high likely chance that I'm enjoying it, or that I at least am not enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I think the biggest disconnect is for male versus female, and that's probably why they do like men being vocal in the bedroom, making a lot of noise, because it gives them that reassurance. So
I want to hear this. So
Yeah, like if I'm giving you head, I want to like you at least do like I don't know, like a little like something so I know like I'm doing a good job.
You want
Yeah.
affirmation.
Yeah.
I like when guys are honest. Like if I mean that's never happened to me, but like I at least be like, you're not doing like okay,
Can you
do it like
give us
this.
a- can you
Well,
give us
that's
an
happened to me.
example?
Like
No,
Can you
don't
give us an
wanna say
example?
that.
guys
Go
can
ahead. Give
okay
us an
like
example.
Like for
they
example,
can just be like, oh like I rather you do this instead of this.
right? Like
like-
you're sucking it wrong.
Like what? No, like when you're.
I've definitely said that before.
Less
Fuck
teeth.
that.
Okay, for example, like with my first actual.
But it's better than to stay silent and
Yeah.
just be.
Yeah, with my first real boyfriend, we dated for like 3 years, and like that's like obviously like. I feel like when you have like that one boyfriend for a long time, that's where you like get really freaky. You learn all these things because you're comfortable with them.
Wait, what's
Definitely-
a long time to you? You're 20.
Whoa,
It was long for her. It's
Well,
we
Go
were dating 3 years, so
she didn't have to say that. She didn't have to interject with that comment. That was just like very like it didn't even matter. But and it's, even if she was 30, 3 years is still a long relationship. I feel like most people's long relationship is usually around 2 to 3 years. Like my longest relationships, I've had a couple that were like long term, but they were about 2 years give or take. And I feel like and I'm 27. I feel like that's kind of like the standard when you consider a long relationship. So that was just a very unnecessary comment.
so when I
Oh,
was like
that's pretty long. Yeah.
For sure.
3 years, so
Too long.
probably when I was like 17 to 18.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Bro, you
no,
broke
she's
the law
serious.
on one, bro.
16. No, I'm turning 21 in October,
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
like
Yeah.
a little past it.
So like a
Yeah.
couple years. Yeah, that makes sense.
So go ahead.
Um,
You were explaining.
I think I was done.
All right.
I don't know.
I want to hear what the hell she wants the guy to say. Like you just want to tell me like no teeth or some shit, or what are we saying
Oh
here?
no, like I just want. I don't know.
You
Like
want them to
tell
make
me,
noise. Tell us what that is.
like I don't know. Like at least moan a little if I'm giving you head.
Okay,
so I
give us
know
an
that
example.
Because if it's
You know what's crazy? I feel like Myron kind of gets a lot of backlash about sometimes when he like really dives deep into these points and to like him wanting her to tell them exactly like the noise or this or what to say or whatever. But he's being very, very smart about that, because what he's trying to do, he knows that, when this was filmed, they probably had like, give or take 15,000 dudes in there that are most of them are probably not getting laid regularly or might be virgins and might be trying to figure out like how to please a woman. And him diving deep into these topics and being able to have like these very like specific like, okay, no, tell us what you want him to say or tell us noises or whatever, it's going to give these men insight into, okay, this is what I should do next time I have the opportunity, or whenever I start really playing the field and being able to get some women, like, okay, this is what I need to do to be able to like keep things interesting and stuff like this. And I think that's a very specific skill set that Myron has, or one of his skill sets that he has, as far as not only being a podcaster but also being an entertainer and an information gatherer. Like he's very specific about what he's trying to do, and I feel like a lot of people don't recognize those nuances in podcasts. So hats off to him.
What's an
Really
example?
quiet, I'm gonna be like, do I suck right now?
Yeah.
Like, do I fucking
makes
is like like
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's right.
Even though I know I don't suck.
So for example,
Feedback.
okay, that feels good. Go faster. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
like that.
that's
Okay.
feedback.
Or like-
Or like maybe I'm going too fast, like slow down a little, or go faster. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm going
of
too slow. Like I don't know.
Like, I'm about
It's
to come. Hop off.
communication.
I would just say
Bro, what is
that.
fresh
Feedback
on,
is
bro?
very important.
That's a compliment, though.
What
That's a compliment.
Well, you're giving them head and they're like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
What is this shit?
I've done that before. I've done that. What the fuck is this?
Have the guys ever stopped having sex with someone because it was bad?
I
Yes.
sped
Would
it
a
up.
guy do that?
I sped up.
Oh.
I was like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
You just want to.
I've never. Well, have I stopped? I don't, if I did, it wasn't by. It was maybe a collective decision, but I definitely have been in situations where I sped up, or I was trying to make it so that we would be done faster. Because sometimes you're just, even if it's someone that you've hooked up with before, it's just a very awkward situation. Maybe like you guys were drunk the first time you hook up, and now you're not drunk, or maybe just the foreplay was kind of off, or maybe just the positions are weird and there's no like natural flow to it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if it's a consensual thing and you guys both want to have sex, then have sex and enjoy the night or whatever the case may be. But I think it's definitely one of those things where people, especially in today's hookup culture shit, like people are not trying to have those connections. And even though I feel like I have a decent body count, and I feel like I've kind of been around a little bit. I'm not a fucking child, and I'm an adult, but I feel like I also a lot of the times have had a much better sex with girls that I was either in relationships with or had some type of like connection with or vibe with, rather than just like, oh yeah, we met maybe we met at the bar, maybe we met on Tinder or whatever the case may be, and then we hooked up and then whatever. Like it's always just kind of been like to me. So I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
What made it bad? What made it bad?
Hold on. Let's go wrong first, but go ahead. Answer that real quick.
What made it bad?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you, yo. That was like the first and only time I ever had like some stenchy pussy and shit. So I was like, I'm like, damn.
It's a big one too, ladies. Men, we got to take care of our shit. Stay kind of groomed. If you're straight groomed, then hey, do your thing. If you're kind of trimmed up, do your thing too. But stay groomed, stay fresh, stay smelling good. Y'all gotta do the same.
I don't want to tell her, yo, your shit smell like catfish. You feel me? But I was like,
That's terrible.
so I'm like, I already got to drive her like 25 minutes back to the crib. So I'm like, yo, I gotta do the quickest pumps possible. Like, I'm not gonna get out of this and not get my nut. You feel me? So I'm like,
Yeah, so you would just speed it
I
up.
went
You
full throttle, Speedy Gonzalez in that
Oh my
pussy. You feel
God.
me? So like, quickest pumps ever.
I do think it's kind of interesting how most men, like, we usually come from rapid, like, high intensity sex. Like, that's usually what we use to come. Whereas women usually come, I mean, some of them can come however, but I feel like more of them come from like more sensual, like kind of slow than fast and slow, or like just kind of like a steady pace, like, or if you're hitting it a certain way, even if it is a little fast, it's kind of like, dang, like this is not fast enough for me to come yet, but she's saying like that's how she's liking it. So I don't know, more intersexual dynamics. This is a good video.
We got up out of there in the air for real, and I dropped her off, called it a day. That was a sign. I just put the music on in the car. I didn't want to talk about it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
it's tragic. I'm not gonna lie. It was real tragic.
That's a dirty girl.
Wow.
Yeah, nah, real solid, bro.
And you
What
wouldn't
the
know
fuck,
unless.
bro? No, you don't know until you get there.
Yeah.
That's the thing about you can't
Unless
like
she's a
survey
vegan.
a stench.
Unless she's a vegan or a
Yeah.
vegetarian, then
Yeah,
you know.
that was
And
one time I.
Don't worry, ladies. We'll turn it to
You
y'all
said
to ask the
Vegan
question.
vagina smells if you're vegan?
You said vegan or vegetarian.
We'll turn it to you guys to ask the question also as well. So go ahead and get a question ready. That's why I gave y'all papers and pens, which no one is utilizing.
He said, nah, you
So
were
Amber
right.
Heard did over there.
I would say eye contact
That's a big
paying
one too.
attention to, you know, different things like about her, like the way you're touching
Cheers,
her,
friends.
you know, like what is making her feel a certain way that arouses her. You're paying attention to that, you know, when you're engaging, and really caring about that part, you know, not just trying to get it in, you know.
Again, it goes back to a lot of the answers have been somewhat tied to emotion or connection or something, like the other girl saying be vocal and tell me how you like it, tell me, you know, how you're enjoying the situation, which is like affirmations, which is, you know, positive reinforcement. The other one's saying kissing the neck and stuff, but that's even one of the more sensual acts of sex. And then now she's like eye contact, and like it's all, not all, but a lot of the times the things that girls find attractive in a bedroom or make them kind of like horny or more into it is usually something tied to emotional connection.
So active touch.
Touch.
Okay.
All right.
What about you?
Masculinity. Be a man.
Facts. They love when you just take control, bro.
I'm pretty tight-lipped about it because I got a big fan base, and I'm not going to go into too many details. But yeah, I mean, it's
Be a man,
take
like
control.
Okay.
Yeah, dominate in the bedroom.
All right. All right. I was
Yeah,
about to
take
say,
control, dominate. Yeah.
gotta help them a little bit more than be a man. I was like, well, yeah.
I'm really a man in this room right now,
These
so
guys
I'm
are
good.
gonna try. I don't want these guys.
What
trying,
is
look
this,
at this meeting one. I don't want these guys trying to give these guys.
Is it fucking
tips
Mulan or
to
some
get
shit? Be a
me.
man? Like, you must be
Right
shit
at
like
her,
the
bro.
crossing. Man, I remember that shit back in the day.
I tend to like the more like kind of reserved looking girls.
Be a man. Okay.
Dominate. That's what I mean.
Okay,
Chuckle
fantastic.
Spears. Are you doing scribbles?
No.
She's thinking that she's nervous as hell.
Nobody's
She's like,
nervous.
damn, it's my turn. I haven't done this in 3 months.
What works for you?
Eye contact.
See, always emotional.
No, you know what? He's watching right now. Tell him what turns you on so he knows in the future. Just for him.
Dang.
There you go. Eye contact. He's staring at the screen right now. What else?
Him. Just
Oh, I guess she has a boyfriend or something. But no, like I said, it's usually emotional. A lot of times, the things that women find attractive, or not attractive, but the things that turn them on and the things that keep them interested in you sexually, are usually emotional things. Like they can be tied to physical things like choking, kissing the neck, kind of like, you know, hard grabbing and stuff like that. But all those things are even tied to emotion too, because it shows dominance and it shows not assertiveness, but like you're taking control and like, okay, you're mine, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of like mentality has a much deeper rooted biological, I think, like trigger for them that makes them just kind of like ultimately like turned on, and a lot of times even fall in love with you. But that was a good video. Here, wait.
She's all politically correct now, just him.
Punching air right now.
Aww.
But yeah, that was definitely a good video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. We gotta talk about some good points, and yeah, tomorrow I'll be having another one up, and then I'll have one up every day for the rest of the week. My busier days are kind of done for the week, so. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys, man. Like I'm not even lying. I opened up this channel today for the first time in like 2 or 3 days, and I had subscribed to myself from my other channel, but then when I went to load it up and I saw 5, I was like, holy snap. And then saw my videos like had some kind of views. I was like, man, like maybe people are enjoying the content. And like I said, I think that TikTok's a big one too, just because it's a lot more short and concise. But make sure y'all check it out. Like I said, it's just @VoiceOfFlex, and watch the videos too, man. I really appreciate the love, like more than you guys know. I've been making content freaking like half of my life at this point, and this is the fastest it's ever kind of grown. Even though it's just a very, very little bit of growth, it's the fastest considering all the things I've done with content creation in my life. So I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a good night. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I kind of like segued, but it was terrible. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure you like if you enjoy, and subscribe, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.